Talbot. Now it's the Geneva Motor Show is currently on, actually, which is an opportunity for all the car makers to demonstrate new concepts, all of which have ridiculously large wheels that will never see the light of day in production. Got some of them here for you. We have the Infiniti Q60. Look at the wheels on. That's never going to happen in real life. No. Nissan Sway. Again, no. Look at the Audi Prologue. No. I mean, the idea is, of course, we look at that, we go, wow, that's fantastic. Then, of course, the accountants step into the mix and the accountants say you can't have 46-inch rims, and you end up with a car that actually looks like this.
No, there is.
Supercar news from Geneva. A couple I want to talk about. There's this. It's called the EXP10 Speed 6.
Oh, so EXP1 against Speed.
Well, just talk to me, it's like football result. EXP10 Speed 6. Yeah. That's actually well spotted. Two-seater sports coupe. And they say, and I'm quoting now, that it is, let's sort of get the quote right, unmistakably a Bentley. But if you look at it from the side, I think you'll agree that is unmistakably an Aston Martin.
It is.
Yes.
So that's an Aston Martin.
Exactly.
It is.
Well, meanwhile, actually, the real Aston Martin have come up with this, which is an 800 horsepower. It's a track day car, but they've called it the Vulcan.
The Vulcan?
The Vulcan.
So it only takes off from RAF Waddington and then it refuels in the Ascension Islands and then carries on... no, let's not go there.
I don't think they'd need that. Have you seen this? It's a Fiat 500, yes. It's a limited edition thing they're doing. But what puzzles me is they've chosen to put an image of the original 500 on the side of it. That's
just idiotic, because that's like saying, look how fat I've become.
Oh, yeah.
You don't see Eamon Holmes sunbathing with a diagram on his belly of what he used to look like as a teenager. And me, I used to be only this thin, and now I'm enormous.
Which is what they've done. I don't know what that's for.
Now, big news. There's a car called the Suzuki Celery.
Isn't it the Celeriac?
Whatever, you don't want one. We've got a picture of it here. Now, there's a British...
No, I don't want one.
No, it's hideous. British Motoring magazine were testing one of these the other day, and they had total brake failure. So Suzuki sent them another one to test. Exactly the same thing happened. The pedal went to the floor both times.
Nasty.
Very nasty. So Suzuki took it away to work out what was wrong, and they discovered that there's a safety system on that, so that in the event of a crash, the brake pedal is pulled away from your foot so it doesn't bounce up and damage your shin.
Oh, yeah.
But if you were braking very hard, it would assume you were going to crash and then pull the brake pedal away from you.
In that yawning instant, I mean, we've all been there at some point, when you think you're going to have a crash, they take away the only thing in the world that actually is of any consequence or important, or the only thing you understand.